Welcome back to the channel. Passive income. It's one of the most overused and misunderstood buzzwords in the world of finance. You've seen the YouTube ads, people lounging on beaches, sipping cocktails, telling you that money can flow while you sleep if you just buy their course. But here's the truth nobody likes to admit. Passive income is never truly passive. It requires effort, strategy, discipline, and sometimes years of preparation. And yet, when done right, it can absolutely transform your life. So today, let's cut through the myths and uncover the truth about passive income nobody admits. By the end of this video, you'll know what works, what doesn't, and how to create streams of income that actually last. The fantasy versus the reality. Let's start with a story. Alex had a dream. He wanted to escape his 9-to-5 job and live off passive income. He read blogs, watched videos, and finally invested in an online system that promised him $10,000 a month with no work. 6 months later, he was broke, stressed, and disillusioned. Meanwhile, his friend Maya took a slower path. She learned about real estate, invested in a duplex, and rented one side while living in the other. Over time, she saved, reinvested, and built multiple properties. 10 years later, her rental income covered her expenses, giving her the freedom Alex never found. The difference? Alex chased the fantasy. Maya embraced the reality. Passive income requires upfront work, ongoing management, and patience. The 3 myths of passive income. Myth 1. Passive income is instant. No, it takes time. Building an income stream, whether through real estate, stocks, or business, often requires years before it feels passive. Myth 2. Passive income is effortless. Even the most stable streams, like dividends or rental income, require monitoring, decision-making, or problem-solving. Myth 3. Passive income makes you rich overnight. In reality, passive income works best as a long-term wealth strategy, not a quick fix. The different types of passive income. Let's break down the main categories. Investments, stocks, bonds, index funds, and dividend-paying assets. Requires upfront capital, but can generate consistent returns. Real estate. Rental properties, REITs, or real estate funds. Steady income, but involves management and market risk. Digital products. Ebooks, courses, software. Heavy upfront work, but can scale massively. Business systems, franchises, or automated businesses. Requires careful setup and constant oversight. Each has its own pros and cons, but none are effortless. What millionaires know about passive income. Here's the insider truth. Millionaires don't rely on one stream of income. They diversify. They may earn dividends, rental income, royalties, and business profits all at once. But they also know each stream must be nurtured. Even Warren Buffett spends his days reading, analyzing, and making decisions. That's hardly do-nothing money. Passive income isn't about avoiding work. It's about choosing smarter work that pays you even when you're not there. The hidden costs. Nobody tells you about the hidden costs of passive income. Time. It may take years before your investments truly support you. Risk. Every stream carries risk. Markets crash, tenants leave, products flop. Knowledge. Without financial literacy, even passive systems collapse. Discipline. Without reinvestment, income shrinks instead of grows. Passive income is simple in theory, but hard in practice. That's why few people ever risk it. How to start building real passive income. So how do you do it the right way? Start with active income. Build your financial base first. Without stability, you'll take shortcuts that lead to losses. Choose one stream. Don't scatter your energy. Start with either investing, real estate, or a scalable digital project. Invest consistently. Automate your savings and let compounding work for you. Reinvest profits. Don't cash out too early. Growth comes from reinvestment. Stay educated. Markets and systems evolve. Keep learning to stay ahead. The silent advantage of passive income. Here's the true beauty of passive income. Not that it makes you rich instantly, but that it gives you time freedom. Imagine covering your rent with rental income, your groceries with dividends, and your vacation with royalties. Suddenly, your job becomes optional. That's the quiet power millionaires understand, and it's available to anyone willing to play the long game. The question to ask yourself: before you chase passive income, ask, am I willing to put in the upfront work today for freedom years from now? If your answer is yes, you're on the right path. The truth about passive income is simple. It's not free, not fast, and not effortless. But it is worth it. So start today. Pick a stream, commit to learning, and remember that every great passive system started with active dedication. If you found value in this video, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you won't miss the lessons that could change your financial journey. And join us in our next video. The emotional side of money: what millionaires know. We'll explore how emotions drive financial success and failure in ways most people overlook. Your journey to financial freedom isn't passive, it's intentional. Start building it today.